In this video, I'm going to show you how to make and use quick response codes. I use quick response codes for task cards, where the code has the answer to the individual problems on each task card, which students can then use their devices to actually check the answers to the questions that are on the task cards. In this case, I put the quick response code on the front of the card, but I could have easily put it on the back of the card, either on a sticker, or I could have double-sided the task card before I laminated it. This is the answer key to those task cards, which I keep for myself. It's also a great place for me to keep all of the QR codes that I used on the task cards in one central location so that I can create them and put them into this document and then copy them and then paste them into the task card. This is an example of a parent handout we recently did to provide parents with various MCAS resources to help their students prepare for MCAS, as well as for them to access information about MCAS 2.0 and the results. QR codes can be simple black and white codes, or you can make them more interesting by using various colors, styles, shapes, or logos. It is totally up to you how creative you become. Quick response codes are not just used as a quick link to a website. Quick response codes can be used for text and contact information, such as an email address or phone number. There are many free QR code generators available. Some have unlimited free use, and others are free until a certain number of QR codes have been generated. There are two types of QR codes, static and dynamic. These that are on the screen are static QR codes. Dynamic QR codes are used mostly for businesses that want to track internet and customer use. Dynamic codes are generally fee-based. So let's look at my favorite QR code generator, which is free. This is the QR code generator, which not only generates QR codes, but you can also scan using your computer camera or your Chromebook camera. Let's first create a QR code for text. I'm going to select free text, and I'm going to enter in the supplementary angle is 43 degrees. This is the QR code that I just created. And if I right-click on the code, I can either save my image as a PNG file for later use, or I can copy the image onto my clipboard and then put it into a Google Doc or another document. You would do the same thing for creating contact information. Say we create contact information for Santa Claus, whose email is sclaus@gmail.com. I would then right-click the QR code and either save it or copy it to the clipboard. Traditionally, we use QR codes for websites. So if I copy this website into and I'll select URL, I can now have the QR code that I can then again right-click and save that image or copy it. If you notice how busy this QR code is, there could be problems with it being scanned easily. You can click this shorten URL, and the shorten URL, it shortens the website address, but it also changes the QR code that could be more easily read. If you really want to get fancy with QR codes, you could go to this site called QR Code Monkey. This site will let you get really fancy with your QR codes. let's put in that website again, and you can set the colors. You can choose a single color, you can choose a gradient or custom eye color. Single colors, you can just click around until you find something you like, or maybe you understand the color coding numbers. You can do background color. I'm going to try to get as close to white as possible. And you can also choose to add a logo image, maybe YouTube. And then you get to choose to customize your design. So let's do something really different. Let's do maybe diamonds and rounded edges. And now let's click create your QR code. And there it is. With this, you would then download the PNG and save it for later use. Hope you found this video helpful. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Thank you.